Yo, Lady Di, what's popping?
What's up? I'm
Hey, how are you?
busy.
You been listening or you just jumped in here?
I've been. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I've been in and out.
All right, that's what she said. So when we talking about what we talking about in terms of predatory behavior and all that, right now the score is women are up as being more predatory than men in terms of dating and relationship. To give you some context to what predatory behavior looks like is when the man's in the phone is Chili's or Del Frisco's, whatever the case is, right? So that's predatory in nature because that's it for him. You know what I'm saying? That's his only reason for being in her life is to be used. You know, no intention of a relationship or giving no cheeks, etc. Women are looking at men as a leg up, you know, in terms of hypergamy and things of that nature. So that's kind of where it landed. Those are the reasons why women are up. What do you think? Who's more predatory, the men or the women?
Yeah. That's a good question because you could say, let's say women can be, but they're not like voiceful about it. They will just kind of like stare at you for a minute until you come to them. So I wouldn't say women are up. I would say men are because they're the one that's, doing the cat calling.
Okay, so the men the men approach that automatically makes them more predatory.
I mean, I don't like that word, but yeah, automatically it would because she could stare at you for 5 hours, but if she don't say nothing, then I mean, ain't nothing happening.
So you're looking at it as more like the hunting aspect. So since we approach, we're a predator in terms of chasing.
Yeah.
But what we're discussing is the intent behind why you approach and get involved with a person. So the malicious intentive nature is what makes the man or the women more predatory. That's why I said his name is Chili's and not John, because John only has one reason for being in the phone in the first place. Or niggas will be like, yeah, I love you, just so they can get some cheeks and then never talk to her again. That type of shit is predatory.
Women do the same thing though. That what you're saying. They do the same exact thing. They have men in their phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a women, and then the men will lie just to get some pussy.
Okay, well, since you're saying it like that, I would say women will be more because they would use a man for anything. So a man would just use a lady for sex, right? But a lady would use you for groceries, rent, clothes, bags, whole bunch of shit. So I mean, that's different men. It ain't the same guy. So she could have 10 guys in her phone to do that thing, to do all these different things.
Look at God. Won't he do it?
And then wait, hold on. So when it comes to sex, it's not just sex. You got a man that will go down on you. That's the best. The one that will, dick you down real good. That's the best. The one that will do a whole bunch of stuff.
Baby. Hey, don't forget about the one to do both of
them. Move out the way, Miss Fantastic. Let her talk.
Hit that bottom. She talking about
move out the way. Let her finish talking. Big black ass nigga. Go ahead.
So we know, like, when it comes to sex, it's so much to sex. So some women will use men for what they are good for. If they're only good for giving head, they're just gonna come for you for that. So I mean, I could keep adding to that, but that's in a nutshell.
Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Nah, keep going. Shit, they moved out the way.
You need some help? Don't get shot now.
Move, Mr. Fantastic. Go ahead, Lady Di.
So women also use men. So let's say they're looking for their perfect guy. They will go through 20 dudes, knowing they don't want to be with those 20 because they know what their perfect guy look like. But they will be with these 20 dudes until they would get with that perfect guy. That could take a couple years. It could take a couple months. Whatever it's going to be, they're not going to be celibate, sitting in their bed, getting dry. They're going to make sure that they're still getting stimulated. It don't have to be their perfect guy to get stimulated. It would just be anybody that can do that. Perfect. So that's another reason.
That sounds like a Maury moment. Can't find the baby father, got to come up there 6 times to find a baby father.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not talking about.
Yeah, but let me ask you this though.
Hold
on, y'all.
Let's do this.
So wait. I'm not talking about those type of women who just have a whole bunch of kids. That's a whole nother situation.
But she has a whole bunch of niggas though. She has a whole bunch of niggas.
I'm talking about regular women, like regular women that have a job. They're not like fucking crazy. They just
we got to let that shit marinate. We understand it. Go ahead, Q.
So I was gonna say she made some powerful points, right? Now my question to you is this: do you think there's more women doing that than there are men who are being predatory and doing the same thing, if not similar things?
It's more women because men are usually doing it for sex. They're not doing it for money. They got their own money. Women are doing it for 1,000 reasons. Men are doing it for maybe 2. Good time. Maybe she likes sports or some shit. So she likes sports. Cool. That's my homie. But we gonna have sex. And then sex. Women would do it for everything I just said. Rent, groceries, house, card note, fucking anything, any bill, fucking Victoria's Secret's card bill, anything. It doesn't matter. They're gonna use a man to get these things done, paid for, manipulation.
Right. And so you're saying there's more women doing this than there are men that are using women. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she just told you. They out here they leveraging that pussy. That's what they're doing.
Do you think that's because there are more women than there are men?
No,
it's nominal. Don't do that bullshit.
Hold on, Mr. Fantastic. Let Lady Di handle it. Go ahead.
Okay, so now you're changing the subject. You saying because it's more women. Let's just talk about 20 women versus 20 men.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just talk about that. 20 men versus 20 women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so out of that group I just said, more women will manipulate more guys than that man manipulating a few women. I'm not saying men don't like to have sex, but women will use 20 dudes to get 20 different things. Men don't need 20 women to get their rocks off.
Is this the kind of circle that you be around? Is that your anecdotal experience, or is that like some other shit that you can support?
I learned from observation. I've lived in 10 states. I'm not all the way Black American either. So I've seen different races as well doing the same shit.
Okay, so when a man goes to a strip club, is he being manipulated or is he inviting himself to be manipulated?
Oh, come on.
That's a stupid question because he went to the strip club.
But I'm asking the question.
But he went to the strip club, so how can you ask me something that he went to?
So okay, so great. So when these women are using these men for these different things, you think they don't know? Is that your opinion? Is that the men don't know that they are? She called me every time for this one thing, but I'm just so clueless.
There's some men who don't know because they don't have that type of game. There's not a lot of men that could just get a woman with just standing there, right? The men have to work hard to get women. It's not the easiest thing in the book. So some men don't know. I would agree to that. Yeah.
All right. Saying majority of men are easily manipulated. You saying majority of men are manipulated by women? Is that correct?
I'm not saying manipulated. They're not manipulated into paying a bill. They want to pay the bill. I'm saying that they don't know that they're just paying the bill, and they know that she's not going to give it to them, be with them forever. That's what I'm saying.
Minority and majority of men don't know. Well, first, let me clarify, because Lady Di, we don't say some. So was it minority or majority of men that don't know?
I would say majority does not know, but I wouldn't call it manipulation, though. I wouldn't call it manipulation.
They just dumb? You think they just dumb?
Yeah.
Damn,
so men are. So who's more dumb, men or women?
In this topic, are you like?
In this topic.
I mean, I would say men.
God damn. That's y'all.
Is that for real?
That's what y'all rocking with?
I'm talking about I'm not talking about in general.
Yeah, but for the topic,
y'all niggas is dumb.
If the men don't know, which most men don't know, because most men don't have the experience to know when you're being manipulated, he can't override his desire to fuck.
Hey, don't
overseeing you
disagree
play.
now.
Right.
Don't disagree now. It's okay.
Not
Y'all
disagreeing.
niggas is dumb, and it's okay. We
No,
concede.
it's not. No, nigga, you a nigga. Hold
now I
on, nigga.
understand.
Nigga,
Maybe
you
me
included,
and him,
nigga.
maybe me
You
and him is
included, nigga.
intelligent, so maybe while we don't have that experience, y'all niggas is dumb, and that is it. I concede to
No.
Lady Di. Y'all dumbass niggas.
I actually agree with her.
I agree with her
That's
too.
not
I
a
think she's
win.
got Lady Di. You just awesome. You just. I hope this was laid out with the finest robe. It was right before you. This was so awesome, Lady Di. I love it. I love it.
That was a great
yo,
exchange.
every man that's in the chat that said I was wrong is a dumb ass nigga.
Nigga, that wasn't the argument, nigga, about who dumb.
I'm not sure if I ever seen a black woman on these panels checkmate like I just watched. That was fucking fire.
Yeah,
awesome.
That was crazy.
That was awesome, Lady Di. Thank you so much for the feminine insight. Love it.
Damn,
I'm trying to keep it real with you. So some women ain't
if I'd have met Q about like 16 years ago, shit, because that was awesome. Goddamn it, shit.
You'd have been her dumbass.
Yes, clearly. According to y'all, yes. According to y'all, yeah.
But the ill part of it is the one thing that I'm not saying we didn't acknowledge it, but I heard it resonated well with me when Lady Di was talking, was when she said the reasons that women are predatory are much more abundant than men. So by nature, because they have so many reasons to do it, I'm like, damn, that's a fair point. That if you just being logical and objective, you can say, okay, I understand that. But the overarching thing, huh?
I was saying that's why I led with giving her that. I think that was great.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
The overarching point is niggas is dumb.
Yeah.
Which
I think it's that niggas are dick dumb. Niggas stick with the wrong head.
No, absolutely not. Don't try to change it. No.
Dick dumb.
Your penis is cartilage, bro. Niggas talk all that shit. Your penis is cartilage, dog. Your brain.
You know what the thing is that what she was saying. No, but what she was saying was true. And as she was saying it hurt me a little bit, right? Yeah. Because I knew what she was saying was true. But in my mind, I already knew that they were that way. And she just brought that back into the forefront that, hey, man, you can never be caught, without your face covered. You got to be aware that this is how they are and this is what they do. So she just reminded me and just reinforced that so I could stay on focus, I could stay on point. So thank you so much for reinforcing that.
Yeah, don't be dumb out here. Pay attention.
Dumb out here. And it's fantastic.
But Ham, think about it. When it comes to sex and money, those are the two things that men usually
die over.
Right? It's usually those are the two things where you could tell a man, listen, half the time this ain't gonna work out, and we'll still go do it.
That's
right?
a fact, though.
It's relationship, sex, and money, bro. Like
when you go,
I ain't doing that shit. That shit don't
when you go to the graveyard around the way. The first grave about $1, the second one about a woman. I guarantee it, bro. Niggas be crashing out for both them things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like a motherfucker. Niggas talk that shit if they want to. This out of YouTube, niggas will body you over their chick. Get it fucked up. Like, and they'll body you over their bread. Don't get it fucked up. Them two things.
Hey, Mandrell said he killing you for even looking at his sister wrong. So shit, you got
hell yeah.
Stay away from that man's sister.
No questions asked out the gate.
Q, y'all need to put her on the team. Q, y'all, turn Mandrell's sister to liking girls so niggas stay safe out here. So Mandrell ain't got to catch a body. Nigga ain't got to die.
Fantastic. We know that around the way. If your sister come knock on your door, you going outside to see whoever need to be saw. Niggas do that. Like, that's regular shit. When
as kids, as kids, yes. As 40-plus-year-old men, hell no. She better call the law. Talk about that man said he's gonna catch bodies in due time, brother.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you're right. But I'm just saying, though, I ain't gonna hold you though. If I was home and my sister called me for something, I'm hoping that it'll register that you need to call the boys.
Right. Absolutely.
But when it's on, it's on. Is that phrase still prevalent, or niggas like?
Yeah, it is. But bro, listen, bro. Both my sisters live in my city, bro. I'm not pulling up. And it's Florida, bro. Listen, bro, you literally playing with your life, dog.
Oh yeah, now you get popped. But what I'm saying is this. It's been like this, Mr. Fantastic. Let's say I'm in Florida. I'm out partying. I look outside. Oh, it's Mr. Fantastic. And you scrapping? Even if you winning, I'm gonna definitely kick somebody.
Right?
Ain't that the game? I thought that was still the game. Ain't
if we out somewhere in our seat, but that's different. That's different. Like that's like active in the situation. Somebody calling you to come intervene in some shit that's been going on, especially relationship. That's totally different, bro. That's history. That's just all bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mister, go ahead.
Hey, I need to get out of here, man. Can I get my final thoughts?
Yeah, we all about to get the final thought. Go ahead, Beans.
Tell us how stupid.
First of all, I want to say to Q, Sharon, Callie, Joseph, Fantastic, Kasim, Bub, whoever else I forgot who was up here. Super dope show. Super dope panel. Man, this was amazing. I only had one outburst, and that's because it was Sharon, and it was just so disappointing for him to not be using his vowels in that moment. But man, Hamp, man, just for real, we all, I know I can speak for everybody when I say we appreciate what you've been doing with the channel, and please don't stop.
Yes, sir.
And to Lady Di, I mean, I know of you. I'm pretty much gonna subscribe to everything you got. Long as it don't cost more than $5. And please continue to keep cooking. I don't know if that was the light skinned part of you or the married part of you. But whichever part that was, keep tuning in to that. And Callie Babb, it was good seeing you. I hadn't seen you in a minute, man. I'm out, man. Peace. Your boy Beans. We gone.
Easy, Beans. Be safe. You heard?
I love you, Hemp.
Love you.